So if you're currently feeling lost, confused, or utterly drained in your relationship, if you've questioned whether you're just not meant to be with your partner, then I urge you, listen carefully to what I'm about to say, because this isn't simply about salvaging a relationship that seems to be crumbling. It's about fundamentally understanding what genuine love truly means. It's about saving yourself from repeating the same painful patterns, saving yourself from constantly seeking an impossible ideal in every connection. The profound truth is, real compatibility isn't about finding a person who is perfectly flawless. It's not about stumbling upon someone who flawlessly matches your every desire and quirk. Instead, it's about discovering a profound willingness deep within yourself. A willingness to genuinely grow, adapt, and evolve alongside another human being. It's about wholeheartedly accepting that imperfections are an inherent part of any shared journey. They are not formidable roadblocks meant to stop you, but rather stepping stones for growth. And once you truly embrace this powerful mindset, you will unlock an incredible magic. You will discover the true enduring joy that comes from deep, authentic connection. Because the most romantic aspect of any committed partnership, it isn't found in constant overflowing joy, extravagant gifts, or grand sweeping surprises. It's nestled in the quiet, profound realization that despite all the bumps, despite the inevitable disagreements, frustrations, and challenging moments, you can still genuinely look at your partner with love in your eyes. And with unwavering sincerity say we often argue, and things can get really tough. But deep down, despite everything, I still truly want to be with you forever. That unwavering choice to stay, to fight for what you have, and to tirelessly build a future together. That, my friends, is the foundational cornerstone of an unbreakable bond. It's a powerful testament to a love that actively chooses to remain. A love that chooses to overcome obstacles, and to continually construct something beautiful, even when the journey feels incredibly difficult and demanding. And that particular kind of love, that's the extraordinary kind that truly lasts a lifetime. Have you ever found yourself caught in a relationship where arguments started becoming more frequent? Where seemingly small disagreements would quickly escalate into full-blown conflicts? And then out of nowhere, you hear those familiar, chilling words from your partner. The words that can instantly make your heart sink. I think we're just not compatible. Perhaps you initially believe it's just the start of a cold war between you two. Maybe you convince yourself it's merely a temporary rough patch, something you can weather. But often those 5 little words can feel like the absolute definitive end of your relationship. And in that moment you realize the connection you once cherished is now hanging by a thread. It's a gut-wrenching feeling, knowing your connection might be slipping away. But here's an incredibly crucial question we need to ponder together right now. Is incompatibility truly the fundamental issue that's tearing your relationship apart? Or is it something far deeper, something perhaps you haven't even considered yet, lurking beneath the surface? Today we're going to dive headfirst into this incredibly common, yet deeply misunderstood relationship dilemma. We'll explore the widespread notion of incompatibility and question if it's always a legitimate reason for a breakup. If you've been trapped in a relentless loop of indecision about your relationship, if you felt constantly exhausted, emotionally drained, or perpetually hurt, then you absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, need to stay glued to this video until the very end. Because the insights and perspectives we're about to share with you could be nothing short of a revelation. What you learn here today might just be the catalyst that saves your relationship from an unnecessary end. But even more profoundly, it might save you personally from repeating the same mistakes. It could save you from future heartache and guide you towards healthier connections. In the complex world of dating and romantic partnerships, where not compatible has become the ultimate escape clause. It's the universally accepted, almost boilerplate justification for calling things quits. It's often used as a convenient, socially palatable reason to walk away. But here's the inconvenient truth that most people conveniently overlook. The vast majority of individuals who use this phrase have absolutely no real understanding. They haven't truly grasped the profound meaning or implications of what incompatibility actually entails. They just parrot the phrase without really knowing its weight. So let's pause for a moment and genuinely consider a fundamental question. Should two people who truly and deeply love each other, who share a genuine connection, should they simply throw in the towel and break up over a few minor disagreements or a little bit of friction? Does every single bump in the road, every small misunderstanding, signify the absolute end? If that's the case, then what exactly is the entire purpose of even being in a relationship? Are we all simply supposed to be on a perpetual, never-ending quest for some mythical, ideal partner? Someone who is supposedly born with an identical personality, perfectly aligned with ours. Someone who has absolutely no flaws, no quirks, and no annoying habits whatsoever. Someone who possesses an innate, almost telepathic understanding of your every thought and feeling. I truly regret to inform you, but unfortunately, reality does not operate like a charming fairy tale. There are not countless happily ever afters where two individuals are magically perfectly aligned. They don't just instantly click and understand each other without any effort from day one. Let's be brutally honest for a moment. Even your own parents, who have known each other for decades, even they probably don't agree on absolutely every single thing, do they? And they've navigated life side by side for a very, very long time. Think about it. Every single person walking on this planet originates from a distinct background. We all possess uniquely shaped childhood experiences, vastly different upbringings, and we each carry a distinct set of deeply ingrained family values and traditions. Our personal habits, our fundamental ways of thinking, our core beliefs, even our mannerisms. All of these essential aspects of our being are meticulously shaped by our individual journeys. So given this incredible diversity, how on earth can we reasonably expect any two individuals? How can we expect them to just magically click together and be perfectly in sync from the very beginning? The entire concept of compatibility is not something that is pre-packaged or bestowed upon you at birth. It's not some kind of innate pre-existing condition that automatically decides your romantic fate. It doesn't instantly determine whether a relationship is destined for glorious success or dismal failure. Instead, true profound compatibility is something that is painstakingly built and nurtured over time. It is carefully forged, meticulously refined, and thoughtfully developed, all through a continuous, dedicated process that we often refer to as mohi. This term encapsulates the essence of adaptation and mutual adjustment. Picture it clearly in your mind, like two intricately designed gears attempting to mesh together. When these two gears first come into contact, they are bound to create a little friction. They might emit a noticeable grinding sound, or perhaps even a distinct clanking noise. The initial interaction might feel somewhat rough, maybe even a little awkward or uncomfortable. And yes, at times it could even be slightly painful as they resist each other. But with the passage of time and with consistent dedicated effort from both sides, along with the crucial addition of proper lubrication, which represents understanding and compromise, those gears will gradually begin to turn much more smoothly and efficiently. They will eventually find their unique rhythm, their perfect synchronization. They will begin to work together in a truly seamless and harmonious manner. This powerful analogy, my friends, perfectly encapsulates how healthy relationships should evolve. You almost always start a little rough around the edges, with some friction and resistance, but the ultimate goal is to actively work towards a state of harmonious smoothness. Listen carefully, because this is where many couples go wrong. So here's the million-dollar question, the one that truly unravels the mystery of enduring love. Why is it that some specific couples manage to grow sweeter, stronger, and more deeply connected with time? They seem to effortlessly navigate life's endless challenges and somehow grow even closer, while other couples seemingly stuck in a perpetual rut tragically become more volatile. They become increasingly distant, their bond eroding instead of strengthening. The answer to this profound enigma, my friends, is surprisingly straightforward and incredibly simple. It is absolutely not because one pair loved each other with greater intensity or depth than the other. It has nothing whatsoever to do with the initial fiery passion or the intensity of your early feelings. No, the fundamental difference lies in this: one couple genuinely understood how to love effectively. They knew the principles of nurturing a relationship, of compromise and growth, and the other couple tragically and perhaps unknowingly did not possess that essential understanding. This is a critical distinction, so internalize it deeply. It's the core difference between building and destroying. Those individuals who are quick to abandon ship, quick to suggest breaking up, those who propose ending things at the very first sign of trouble or discomfort. Honestly, deep down in their core, they haven't genuinely prepared themselves emotionally. They haven't truly accepted the profound responsibility that comes with sharing a life with another person. Their fundamental approach to dating and romantic relationships is often misguided. It's frequently rooted in an unrealistic desire for an absolutely perfect partner. They desperately seek someone who requires absolutely no effort for adaptation or adjustment. Someone who instinctively understands their every thought and feeling without any need for verbal communication. Someone with whom they will miraculously never ever have a single argument or disagreement. Now truly tell me, doesn't that entire scenario sound like a complete and utter fantasy? It is a blissful dream that unfortunately simply does not exist in the complex, messy, yet beautiful reality of human connection. What countless people often mistakenly label as compatibility within a truly healthy relationship. Its true profound essence actually resides in the unwavering willingness of both individuals. The willingness to actively and consistently invest their time, energy, and emotions. It's about consciously demonstrating a clear readiness to put in the necessary effort, and a readiness to make those crucial, often difficult, but ultimately rewarding changes. These changes, even if they seem small or insignificant on their own, collectively accumulate over time, and they are made specifically, purposefully for the betterment and the enduring strength of the relationship itself. They are the countless little sacrifices, the thoughtful adjustments, and the acts of compromise, all of which when combined make a truly enormous and lasting difference. Now let's take a moment to reflect on the myriad of couples who constantly use convenient yet superficial excuses. They often lament with phrases like, "Oh, long distance is simply too hard for us," or "We argue far too much, it's just not working out," or even "Our habits and routines are just too vastly different to coexist." While it is undeniably true that these factors can certainly present genuine and formidable challenges, it is equally true that they are almost never the true underlying root cause of a relationship's demise. The genuine profound issue lurking beneath these superficial complaints. It is often this undeniable truth. Neither person is truly and deeply committed to actively solving the problem. There exists a fundamental disheartening lack of shared effort, a mutual unwillingness, a disinclination to actively work through the inherent difficulties that inevitably arise. So please, I implore you, never ever use the convenient phrase "we're not compatible" as an easy escape route. Do not allow it to become a flimsy excuse for your potential unwillingness to communicate openly and honestly. Do not let it serve as a protective shield for avoiding essential personal growth and necessary, sometimes painful change. And absolutely under no circumstances trick yourself into believing that refusing to adapt or compromise, that this stubbornness is somehow equivalent to sticking to your principles or maintaining your integrity. Because sometimes what you probably perceive as unwavering self-reliance or steadfastness is in reality nothing more than another, perhaps more polite way of describing low emotional intelligence, or quite frankly, an unfortunate lack of emotional maturity required to navigate the intricate complexities of a shared life. Let's truly reflect on this uncomfortable truth for a genuine moment of introspection. You confidently assert that you deeply love your partner, correct? You express profound affection, unwavering devotion, and sincere commitment towards them. But then when they are visibly upset, feeling low or experiencing distress, what truthfully is your immediate, instinctive first reaction? Do you instinctively offer solace, provide comfort, demonstrate deep empathy, and actively strive to understand their pain? Or do you almost automatically resort to sulking in silence, giving them the dreaded silent treatment? Perhaps you even lash out with unkind words or dismissive gestures. You passionately proclaim that you desire to build a beautiful future together. You say you yearn to walk hand in hand down the winding path of life with them. Yet the very instant you encounter a significant problem, a formidable obstacle, or a daunting challenge, your immediate, almost involuntary gut reaction is to throw your hands up in exasperation, and then with a sigh of defeat declare, "Forget it. It's useless, we're just not compatible." Have you ever paused to genuinely consider those relationships that truly stand the unforgiving test of time? The couples who joyfully reach their golden anniversaries, celebrating decades of shared life. The ones who manage to thrive and grow stronger through every season of their lives. Do you honestly, deep down, believe for a single moment that they never experienced any major arguments? Do you truly think their entire shared journey was magically free of chaos, profound frustration, or even moments where they seriously contemplated giving up? Where they were on the brink of calling it quits? Absolutely not, my friends. The simple, unvarnished truth is quite the opposite. Every single lasting relationship without exception has bravely weathered countless storms. They have faced monumental disagreements, navigated treacherous misunderstandings, and they have courageously overcome monumental, seemingly insurmountable challenges together. They have almost certainly endured more than a few agonizing moments. Moments where they truly felt like abandoning everything and simply walking away. So here, my friends, is the profound distinction you absolutely need to deeply internalize. This is the truth about what constitutes genuine compatibility in a relationship. True incompatibility is not, I repeat, not about simply having differences or disagreements. Every single human couple on this planet will inevitably encounter those. It is a natural, unavoidable part of being human. The real insidious incompatibility truly arises when you never, not once, genuinely try to work through those differences. When you stubbornly refuse to engage in the absolutely necessary and continuous process of mohi. When you willfully abandon the consistent effort that is unequivocally required. The effort to deeply understand each other, to lovingly adapt, and to courageously grow together as a unit. Genuine compatibility, therefore, is absolutely not about embarking on a futile quest. It's not about searching for that elusive, flawless, pre-made person who miraculously fits you perfectly. It's about bravely recognizing from the depths of your being that love is an active, living, and constantly evolving process. It fundamentally means being enthusiastically willing to change yourself, to diligently learn new things, and to continually grow while you are in the very process of loving them. It's about wholeheartedly accepting that both you and your partner possess flaws and imperfections. But it's also about making the conscious, loving choice to actively work on those flaws together as a team. It's about passionately embracing the shared journey of constantly becoming better versions of yourselves, and doing it specifically for the profound enrichment and mutual benefit of each other. When you finally and truly grasp this revolutionary concept, you will inevitably discover something incredibly beautiful. You will uncover a profound truth about the very essence of love itself. You'll come to realize that the most deeply romantic aspects of a relationship, they aren't merely found in grand theatrical gestures or superficial displays of affection. They aren't about receiving constant lavish surprises or extravagant gifts. No, the deepest, most enduring romance lies in the quiet, yet profound, unwavering commitment. It's encapsulated in the honest, heartfelt acknowledgement that we often argue. And yes, things can indeed get really tough. We don't always see eye to eye on every single matter, and we certainly have our moments of intense frustration. But despite all of that, despite the numerous challenges, the inevitable disagreements, and every single hurdle, I still, with every fiber of my being, want to be with you every single day for the rest of my precious life. That unwavering, powerful choice to stay, to passionately fight for what you both have built, and to tirelessly continue building a beautiful future together, no matter what comes. That profound commitment, my dear friends, is undeniably the most powerful and the most enduring form of love known to humankind. The love that valiantly transcends temporary feelings, fleeting emotions, and superficial challenges. So if this video truly resonated deeply within your heart, and you discovered any genuine value in what we discussed today, please do us a huge favor and hit that like button right now to show your incredible support. And most importantly, don't ever forget to subscribe to our channel High Low World for more insightful, life-changing content just like this. We are genuinely here to empower you, to guide you, and to help you confidently navigate the intricate complexities of life and relationships. Your amazing support means the absolute world to us and actively helps us to create even more valuable videos for you. Please consider sharing this video with anyone you genuinely believe might profoundly benefit from hearing this powerful message. And do us a favor by leaving a thoughtful comment below, sharing your unique insights or personal experiences with compatibility. We absolutely love hearing from each and every one of you, and actively cherish building this supportive community together. Thank you so much for watching, and we eagerly anticipate seeing you in our very next video.